Hello everyone, it's Reeps here, and I just wanted to make a video about one of the new operators, Capitão, part of the Brazilian police. So on the screen here, this is my setup that I'm using: the para assault rifle, the pistol, and frag grenades. And now we're into the gameplay. So I believe that Capitão is a very utility character. I mean, his crossbow has 2 modes, his guns are very universal, just a all situations kind of person. So, but more specific, the para assault rifle is one of the hard-hitting assault rifles, kind of like Blackbeard's in a way, except that I do believe the recoil is more controllable than Blackbeard's. So I'm not going to bore you with statistics. I just wanted to make this video to see how my personal experience was playing him. So with his assault rifle being the way that it is hard-hitting assault firing, it makes him less close range and more of a long range shooter. So with this, you're going to have to keep in mind that not all engagements are going to be just go in there, spray and fire. You're going to want to use the crossbow bolts and the grenades to sort of cover your area, so that way you don't have to get into these tight close quarters engagements. The machine gun I don't really think it's very good. To me, it's just it's just something used to bore holes in walls, because it has the same rate of fire but less damage than the assault rifle, but with more capacity. So I mean, if you just really want to bore holes in walls and sort of be suppressive, I guess you should use that. But other than that, I don't really recommend using it. The pistol is just generally like any other pistol. There's no real point in me discussing the pistol. His crossbow. So this is the bread and butter of this guy. His crossbow has 2 modes: micro smoke grenades, that blue smoke, and fire bolts, I guess, for lack of a better term. Because when they hit the ground, they do a little flare and it does damage. And for what I can tell, the damage is, I mean, it's over time, but it's really fast. Yeah, I mean, it's really fast damage. I've actually killed someone with it. It's not in any of these clips I have here, but it is pretty fast damage, so I like it. It's pretty cool. It's good for locking down parts of the objective room or hallways or whatever. The smoke grenades, I think, are the best mode of this, is what I most use. It covers your entrances. Like, let's say you need to get across a hallway or into a room, you can use the smoke grenades to cover your approach there, which is pretty cool. What they also do is disorient the enemy. That's what the main purpose of them is. So that way, maybe you could, if you have the room all droned out, then you could just pop some smoke in there and just run in and shoot them yourself in sort of die-hard moment right there. But so yes, they're very good as long as you're working with a team, and even if you're just with randoms, you could point to somewhere and then shoot smoke grenades. And if you find yourself in a situation where you're pinned down, they're a good way to get out of it. And one of his weaknesses is that he doesn't have breaching charges. He has frags and stuns. So you really have to rely on your teammates to open walls for you, unless you just want to go through the doorways. But that can be dangerous with Capcan and other users like that, covering the walls and whatnot. So yes, I mean, I don't really have spectacular clips in this, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry if you're a little bit bored and just listen to me speak. I do believe that he works well with Thermite and Thatcher. Those are his sort of teammates he wants to be with, because Thermite and Thatcher can open walls for him that he can go with them through and be a real big pusher. And just the best team, I believe, would be him, Thermite, Thatcher, Blackbeard, and just anyone else you want to use, because Blackbeard is so good, and then you have him, Thermite, Thatcher being your main breaching team. So I think that would be the best way to use them. Counters, Capcan and Jaeger, I think, would be his counters, with Capcan doing walls and Jaeger destroying his bows, I think that's going to really put a hurt on him. Alright guys, thank you for watching. This took a lot of editing and time, so I really appreciate if you dropped a like, commented, or subbed. And I'm going to let the rest of the clip play out to see the stats of the weapons. See you guys later.